Hello guys, and welcome to weekly outlook here on pound USD and gold. And going forward here in 2026, we're going to just be you know looking at these two pairs, just this pound USD and this commodity gold. And quickly starting off here from pound USD, we've seen a consistent uptrend leading to the end of the year, and we might actually get that continuation. Looking at the daily time frame, we could see where it started: higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low. We've created a higher high, and it looks like we're creating a higher low right now, and we might continue to the upside. But we have a resistance level of 1.3530, which could possibly be broken, and then we could possibly retest 1.3660 and even 1.37 region. Now back on the 4 hours time frame, we could see a clear level of previously held resistance now turned to support. My anticipation is that price will keep rejecting here and would continue to the upside. At market open, if we pull back a little bit into this region and reject one more time, we might actually get into some buy positions here to continue to the upside. Otherwise, we want to see price come break this region, either market open and then we don't get an option an opportunity to go into full buys. We could just look for price to break above these regions of resistance 1.35, 18 or 20, and then we could look for buys to the upside there. Another thing we could consider, the market is not always completely 100%, so we're also looking at the position of this upward trend line, although it's not perfect. And if we see price break back into this region here and then uses this region as a right shoulder, forming a left shoulder head, which is head and shoulder pattern, then we could look for opportunity to sell from these regions of 1.3432, but we need to be careful because price is generally on an uptrend. So we could see price retest 1.3321. If you measure that, you could see it's a 100-piece move, possibly, give or take. We might actually just retest there, just leave it that way. So basically, for the outlook for pound USD, either we see price break above here and we look for good opportunities to buy from 1.3530 to the upside, possibly retesting anywhere around these regions, or we could wait and see if price wants to break below these regions and use that as a resistance. Then we could sell down to 1.3328 or 30 regions. Okay, and that's that for pound USD. For gold, it's looking like it's quite similar, but price currently rejected a very critical region that it rejected previously, which is 4,380 region. It's formed a double top here, but that could be a fake out in the sense that it might not really sell but reject and still go to the upside. So to take quite good positions, I want to see price back above this region of 4,000, let's just call it 4,400 psychological level, and then we could continue our buys back to 4,540. We could also want to see possible rejections around this region one more time to form like a double bottom. If we get that, then we'll also join to do that buys. And lastly, if price comes below this region, then we'll look for opportunities to sell with the retest. This support region will turn to resistance, which is 4,290 region or 4,000, let's just call it 4,300 psychological level, and we might sell down to 4,180. all right, that's that. Let's see how that would play out. Just two things looking out here on gold. Basically, yeah, let me put this a little bit below just for us to basically see if either price comes back here, rejects one more time, we'll go in for buys here, or we'll wait for price to break above these regions and look for buy opportunities with them. All right, that's that for pound USD and gold. I'll see you guys for recap during the weekends, and make sure you back some peeps and start the new year strong. And ciao.